How's it going, everybody? Today, first thing I want to do is welcome you guys to the new channel. It's just a techie channel thing about electronics, computers, taking stuff apart, fixing stuff, upgrading, all that, just techie stuff. At first I was surprised that no one had picked the channel name Gadget Surgery, but I guess not. And I'm going to be using this webcam for now. It's like a Logitech C510 or something. It's like 720p. I hope it works out. If not, I guess I'll just buy a new one. But yeah, today we're actually going to be taking apart this thing. It's like a Goflex satellite, but I just want to just want to welcome you guys to the channel. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I accidentally messed up and try to take off the sticker. Because I took this part before just to make sure I'm telling you guys the right information. But first thing is we're going to take off this SATA power and SATA data connector off. Make sure this isn't on. And then I'm actually going to use my screwdriver set here and pull out a flathead. I think that's what I needed. This is kind of a pain to get open, just a little bit, but I could not find any videos on YouTube about how to do this. Like, they're all like skipping through everything. I may just skip through taking off this piece, but I'll show you guys what to do. So first thing is there's a little gap right in between the silver and the actual like top, and this is all not connected. This is just one piece that just pops right off. It's just like a side panel thing. So you're going to pry up on it a little bit. Oh no, oh my god, I'm stupid. We have to take off the screws first. Sorry about that. So there's just little rubber feet on the bottom. No wonder it wasn't coming off that easy. Okay. And you want to take out the 4 little Phillips screws. Oh, I'm not being smart today. I was making sure I planned everything perfect for you guys. And I'm sure if you're trying to take this thing apart, you're like prying on it and breaking the plastic. But at first, when there's more adhesive and they're really stuck, they're kind of harder to get off. So I recommend like using a knife or something. And then we're going to use, if I can find one, Phillips bit. And I know my channel banner or YouTube channel art is a little bit crappy right now. I just did this at like 2:30 in the morning last night, but I'll fix that later and put some more time into it. So you just want to take out all 4 of these screws here. Took out one already, and this does not require a cross pattern, but since I'm so used to doing it, you can if you want, just to take better precautions. I don't know. But yeah, this was a 500 gig, 2.5 inch. I think it's just 5,000 RPM. I don't know. SATA drive, and I decided to put it in my rig for more storage. And yeah, okay. So next thing you want to do is you'll want to pull up on this, and you'll see a little gap opening, and you'll just want to try to just kind of get in there, I guess. You will see little clips in there, but you kind of want to be careful, I guess. You just want to try to get in there. I forgot how I did this 100% without breaking anything last time, but I know that this side comes off, so maybe we have to start on the bottom now. Oh yeah, that's right. Now we start on the bottom. If I can get on the bottom, and sometimes you can use a card to try to pry it off. Sometimes that works a little better, but since I don't want to ruin my debit card or any of my other cards, I'm not going to do that. Okay, now I got into the bottom when I just pried off the top. So there we go. See, now this lip is free, and there's just little clips, and you just want to keep going back and forth bottom to top. And you'll intend to get scratches all over, but that's what's going to happen when you're taking a metal screwdriver to plastic. You're going to get some cracks and scratches. Try to go careful, I guess. But okay, we got the top clip off. Now you want to go to bottom. Just like that, kinda. And I did put a little crack in the side right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not gonna harm anything, or it shouldn't. Well, let me work on getting this off and I'll come back to you guys. It's already been 5 minutes. Alright, so I got the cover and the sides off. What I personally found easier to do is starting from one side, like here, going down to about the corner, go to the other side, start from there, go down to the corner, and then just go to the other side and kind of pry it off. But now we can get those out of the way. Now, so there's going to be these little green things right here, and I just take those off to get out of the way while I'm trying to get the SATA connector off, SATA and power. But what I found easier to do is starting from one side and prying it off, not just that one. It's probably not the best thing to do, but it's what I found easier. But when you first take it off, there is going to be a little tape right here on the SATA connector as well that you'll just have to kind of cut off. But now you got that out. There's gonna be, there should be 4 of those green things. You should take those off, and those will be held in by these screws on the side. And then after you do that, you're gonna want to switch to your Phillips. And I'm assuming you guys are either replacing the drive in here, putting it in for internal use, or just doing this with your board. But I just thought, man, I kind of want, because who really needs a 500 gig external drive when you can put it in internally? So what I did is I took the 500 external drive that was in here out, and I put in an 80 gig. This is like from a 2007 Mac Mini, but hey, it has plenty of storage and it works. But yeah, so next thing that you want to do is you want to, there's gonna be this like black sheet on here, and it's just tape on there. You just pull that off, put it back on your new drive, just like that. So mine's not really sticky anymore, but it's pretty sticky. Okay. Next thing, what I forget to do a lot is I forget to put this thing back on. Or what I do is I take the actual drive, put in the screws, and then try to put it in. But you have to slide in the drive first. There's little holes right there, and that's what lines up with the SATA connectors. So you'll just want to slide it in with the black sheet on the bottom. That's there to protect from shorting. That's why they have that black little piece there. And you just want to slide that in. Get it. And sometimes there's little pins right here, like little, I don't know what you call them, but sometimes they get stuck and it won't go in all the way. But I got it in all the way because the screw holes line up. That's how I can tell. And then you want to put back, crop. You want to put back the screw, zip. If I can get it in there. Got one screw. Don't tighten them too tight that it strips it and your drive's just like bouncing around while you're going somewhere. You want to make sure it's nice and secure. Just like that. This I kind of get. And then there's obviously 4 screws. I don't know if that's obvious or not, but just getting snug. Dang it. Come here, bugger. And then just like that. Okay, now you got your drive in, and there's going to be these little pads up here. You want to keep those on. I don't know if they're too important or not, but I just keep them on because they were there before, and they have to be there for a reason. But and then you want to put this thing on next. So, and you can tell where this goes because by the holes. So there's the little DC connector, I'm guessing it is, AC, I don't know. But that's how you can tell they can go on. You just want to make sure the power button and power holes line up. So you just want to snap this back on. Should snap on fairly easy, just make sure you got it all lined up. Make sure you got it good. Okay. And then on that plastic piece you just put on, you'll see like little dips right there. Like a little hole, kind of half a circle thing. And that's what these green things line into, so the drive stays nice and snug and secure. So the next thing you want to do is just put these green things back on. Green rubber things. And then you want to connect your SATA and SATA power connector to the drive itself. Just like that. Make sure you still got your, see my green thing fell off. What would you call it? Kind of like grommet. And then it should fit fairly secure into those circle little gap things. And then it's nice and snug. Once you get that on, you want to take your cover that lines up. See, there's this big like, clear thing right here, and that goes in the gap up here. See, like that's not, there's no way it fits back there like at all. So we'll just put it in just like that. Snapping in the clips, and it's in. Make sure you got it in good. Then you want to take your 4 screws, put them back in. Now I would kind of recommend screwing them in cross pattern just so you make sure you get it all even on both sides. But I'm sure it's not gonna really affect anything. Just personal preference, really. Just get all 4 screws in. Do that. Just like that. Come on. Get the screw in there. There we go. Gosh dang it. Okay. Kinda got. There we go. Alright, so the last screw. And once you take it apart once, the clips are gonna, I guess you could say, soften up, or not be as, not gonna be as hard to unclip the second time. The first time is always the hardest, but now all I'm doing is I'm putting these rubber things back into the holes. Just like that. This is the, I already mentioned that, but this is the Goflex satellite. Seagate Goflex satellite, yep. This is 500 gig, and that's what I took out and put into my custom built rig. And yeah, I'm actually, for Christmas, we're building my little brother a PC. So I'll make a video about that, because I built mine with the i5 3570K, 8 gigs of Corsair Inventions. That's going to be a whole nother video, but stay tuned for that. And yeah, you guys just switched or took out a hard drive in a Goflex satellite. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.